Actually, it won't get wet. I wonder if this should work. I love this little Gorilla thing that I got. There we go. Okay, so here's the miracle of it. Let's get some music. Okay, so we bought all the gold. We might even buy Yahoo too. Because see, we want to take down Google. I really want to buy Google and Apple, but they're way overpriced. They assume they have the future forever, but they don't. We know that because real money will change the whole game. Okay, now that's not because we want to screw everybody, because this is part of the miracle. Okay, I've created new money. It has the gold mines. We could tell them right away that what we're going to do is we may divert all the gold that we produce in the top 3 gold miners of the world, and we're going to put them in our own reserves. All of a sudden, the supply of gold in the market, like, what happens? The price goes up.
Somebody's doing that.
The price goes way up, right? Gold price goes way up because you just took the top gold mine, and but guess what? You're going to go buy the rest of them because you got real money. Now, you haven't even done your really final act, but you basically trapped gold, got the miners. But see, I know where the rest of the gold is. The rest of the gold is either on the people. India is one of the biggest consumers of gold. So poor people, people with teeth, have gold. Okay, so the gold is owned by the people, and the gold is owned by the National Reserves. Now, there are a few gold bugs running around that own gold, but very few rational people really own gold, because gold really doesn't pay you anything directly. It's a currency play, and it's only an illusion, but we don't even need to go there, because once I destroy your illusion of currencies, we destroy the whole structure that we're in, and that is this. Okay, so we now have gold mines.
Gold would still retain value. How much though is?
How much is oh, it'll go up. No, see, it'll retain some value, but its real value versus its sort of value as an alternate to money, to currencies, it's mostly an alternate to currencies today, because it's gone way up. Because just even earlier this year, it was like down at $600 an ounce or something, like way below where it was, even in the uncertainty. But anyway, so here's the thing. So we get the gold miners, and we control that. But guess what? When we decide to take our gold off the market, it's like the oil cartel. They're holding back supplies of oil. And so the price stays high. But guess what? Who benefits are all the poor people, all the people with gold in their teeth, and all the state and national governments. Guess what? Ultimately, I'm going to get all that gold in the governments. But why not raise the value of the government's gold while I wipe the fuck out of their currency? Because here's what we do. We simply say this: I'll give you a guarantee from here till 7 years out. Exchange your money for real money, backed by real gold and real companies. And by the way, those are just the start companies we're going to buy. But see, we want to buy it with money that's powerful. So Google right now would cost us 120, 30, 40 billion. And I'm not saying they're not worth it, but it's an illusion. Because guess what? I can then, basically what happens if I knock down the price of the dollar in half?
We'll get you back for any updates.
It's now 65 billion. If it was 130 billion, it's now 65 billion. Now what happens if I wipe out the future of Google by half? Because it's concerned about the rise of this new Facebook money and real money. Okay, boom! It's now 30-something billion. Then we come in and we pay them a premium in dollars and pay it more. But, see, we're not really trying to wipe out Google, but it's the only way to show that all the business models of all the companies on Earth could be wiped out by this new kind of money. You follow me? So it might be the only way to do it. And so you simply, so basically, here's the deal. I say, you got money, right? It's sitting in a bank, earning almost nothing, right? And it's in dollars. And dollars are going down because we're like printing money to try to spend our way out of prosperity, or to prosperity. But here's the thing. I'm going to give you a guarantee for 7 years out. Bring your money in. I'll take your money. And at the end of 7 years, if you want your stinking money back, you get it. Now it'll be the declining clock. Okay, so one idea is a declining clock. I said in 2017, if we were acting that fast, in 2017, you can come back and decide, okay, I'm going to give you back your real money, and I want my old currency back. Right? Now, think about that. Trillions and trillions of dollars. Give me your old paper, and I'll give it. Now, what happens to those currencies when people just throw them away and say, I don't want those anymore, they're scary?
Yeah, what happens?
They go down, down, down. Okay, what did I just say? I'm going to guarantee you that, well, wait, I just wiped them out,
right.
Put them way down there with my promise, right? Now, if I wanted to own the money market of the world, right, all I need to do to own the money market of the world is offer that guarantee for 7 years. I've got all this currency here. Now, we could sit it, find a way to secure it in a vault. We could afford an army to protect all this paper if we wanted and just store it there. Or we can invest in all kinds of instruments because we own all the freaking money. It's all relative value. We own it all. You follow me? But we don't own it. But we only own it.
Can I see that?
Yeah. This?
Yeah. Can I bring this?
Yeah. Alright. So you can do whatever you want with it.
Precautionary measures. Absolutely. At this stage, that's all you need to say. This is.
See, I'm not trying to get myself in the picture. I like it when I'm a mysterious, non-pictured guy, because it doesn't really matter. But see, I want to create a plan that, like 50 years from now, if I'm dead, maybe it'll be you that said, you know, there was an old guy there. He had that plan. But anyway, but you see what I'm saying? So we create new money, and then basically I say, okay, my money backed by gold mines. By the way, gold mines is just my step, because I figure, how do I get the people that own the currency? You'd think, okay, well, what about all the dollars, right? Now think about this. Let's just think of it in dollar terms. It's hard.
The thing is that in the beginning, it always is depending on those Google and those people to be willing to sell in the first to be bought.
No, the first thing, it depends on somebody catalyzing it and saying this is a good idea that's going to make money.
Those big players are the only proof we have of some type of free market, even if it is like totally imperialized on.
See, here's the problem. Fundamentally, the capitalism that we're practicing, we're under attack in the United States. Now, we can either just sit here and move.
Attacking, in fact.
Well, it goes both ways. Okay, it's at war. See, this is the issue. This is the issue that goes back biblically to the ages. Okay, they talked about Jesus being the Prince of Peace. In order to achieve that goal, in Isaiah 2.4, in order to achieve the goal of 1,000 years of justice and peace on earth, eliminate war and injustice, you gotta eliminate capitalism, which we practice. It's fundamentally unjust. And as evidence, there's perfect evidence. Okay. Here's the perfect evidence in the United States. The best investments, you know, the ones in Google before Google went public, only the rich people got to invest in Google before it went public. By law, we're trying to protect them. Right? So the rich people get involved, and then who do they sell? They IPO it to the public. And then the public gets stuck with it. Now, in the case of Google, it's not that bad, but you know what my point is? Only the rich people get the best investments. And then guess what? What happened when AIG went under and all the financial and the banks? The taxpayers bailed out the freaking rich people. And it doesn't matter whether it's that or GM. Who owns GM and Chrysler? Bondholders. People that have money, not people on the street trying to make their next meal, right? Okay. So our monetary system is flawed. Here's the other thing. Banks are borrowing money from our Fed at like about 0%. They can go and reinvest it in treasuries. U.S. Treasuries may call 3 or 4% free money with no risk because they're investing in the same thing they're borrowing from. So, you follow me? And, okay, so you choose your doctor. Well, they're okay. The